talk a little bit about your experience playing in Japan, and what do you remember from either that first practice or when you the first time you arrived in Japan?
I remember when we first, like our very first practice we went to, my teammate was Jordan Taylor, and we were all standing in line, and all the girls were introducing themselves because it was my first practice. Jordan had already played there for a season, and I remember I'm not going to remember one of their names. I felt like so guilty right then. I was like, I'm not going to remember this. And then they were like, tell us something interesting about yourself in this group, of people who I just met. And I'm like, I don't know what's going to be interesting. And Jordan goes like, tell them you're married. And so I told them I was married, and they were all like, oh, wow, crazy. They just thought it was the most fascinating thing ever. And I just remember being so impressed watching them practice and getting out there and practicing with them. From day one, I just was so impressed with them, the way that they played, the way that they could just field everything. There's a bad hop, they don't care. They'll catch it. It doesn't matter. They'll wear it off their face and continue to play, So I just remember that my first reaction, my first real feeling was just super impressed with how they play the game and how freaking hard they work. It motivated me in so many ways that I didn't even realize I could be motivated in, because I felt like I was a hard worker. I've always felt like I've worked hard. And then I got up there, I was like, wow, I think maybe I can step my game up a little bit, work a little bit harder, because these girls are inspiring me to do so, because there's no competition with how hard they work. But
yeah, and also the level of detail that how everything is done is,
yeah.
I don't even know the word to kind of describe it. It's just, for them, it's just so precise, and there's a beauty and a synchronicity in it. Like when you mentioned them taking infield, it's like such a beautiful dance on the field.
Yes, it's an art.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable. And they, it translates in the game. You can see, especially the pitchers, like you talk about being pinpoint and detailed, like they can hit if they want to hit right here, they will pitch it right there. Like they won't miss their spots in defense and games. You get a bad hop in the game, but they've practiced 100,000 times that week. So when the game comes and they get that bad hop, they're like, all right, it's a good hop.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's beautiful.